What up? What's up, everybody? Subscribe below. Follow me at Aki TV. You know, subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me at Aki TV on Instagram. But let's get straight to it. Keith Thurman, he been talking a lot. He said he gonna resurrect Manny Pacquiao career. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, King? What's up, Aki? But, he obviously stated that he's going to resurrect Manny Pacquiao career. Just like when Jesus got resurrected and he didn't come back to life, he said that he will do the same thing for Manny Pacquiao. What up, Jay? What's goody, Aki? Brooklyn, hey, Brooklyn all day. We got love for Cali too. But like I said, he said he gonna do the same thing for Manny Pacquiao, and he will always be loved by the people after he retire. Underground, what's up, Aki? What's going on? And click that like button too. But when Keith Thurman is saying that, I hope he realized that, yeah, Manny Pacquiao is looking at Keith Thurman the whole time like, Keith Thurman, I don't think he dislikes Keith Thurman, because even though Keith Thurman been talking a lot of trash, at the same time, you can see he got a lot of respect for Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao can see that too. But he definitely will bring out the best out of Manny Pacquiao. Whatever Manny Pacquiao got left, he definitely gonna show it fight night. What's up, King? He said, speaking of Jesus, Deontay Wilder is going to tell Tyson Fury like Thanos told Luke, no more resurrections. Hey, you already know. John, what's up? What's up, Aki? Oklahoma City. We in the city, baby. What's going on? Jay in the building. He said, man, Pac-Man gonna expose. He said he gonna expose Keith Thurman. Possibly. I mean, he making fun of, Keith Thurman is making fun of Manny Pacquiao dinosaur arms, meaning like, he got short reach, whatever. And obviously when Keith Thurman fought Lopez had tremendous reach. But Manny Pacquiao hand speed will give Keith Thurman a lot of problems. And I hope he realizes Keith Thurman is awkward, but Pacquiao is awkward as well. And the way he throws certain shots, his left hand, for example, I mean, he throws it from all angles, but it's the way he throw it. He will throw a lot of throwaway shots and then will come around with his left hand, and he caught Broner a lot with that left hand during exchanges. And Broner, he's faster than Keith Thurman as far as his hand speed. I'm not saying he got better timing. I'm not saying he a better fighter. He has better hand speed than Keith Thurman, and that's what gave Pacquiao a lot of problems in that fight. But he obviously, Broner, he don't throw no damn punches. My boy Jean said Thurman need to blow dirty and condition his hair for the fight. Take them earrings off too. Hey, man, Keith Thurman need to do a lot of things. Shit, Jay co-sign what you saying. But like I said, Keith Thurman, I mean, he told Pacquiao, man, it's just another fight. It's just another black guy. It's just another body shot. But keep the same energy with Spence. I mean, I don't care what Keith Thurman do. Like I said, I'm a fan of both. But if he does win, I don't want to hear no injury. You already had 2 surgeries. If Keith Thurman wins and he fight Errol Spence, I want that same energy. I want to believe in Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I fuck with Keith Thurman, but at the end of the day, he need to keep that same energy because he been talking a whole lot with Pacquiao. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen his interview with Fight Hub. Man, he was bullying the guy. That dude was uncomfortable. Fight Hub was uncomfortable. I was watching the interview and I got uncomfortable. I was like, damn, man, he need to be more relaxed. But Keith Thurman don't mean no harm, but it's the way he comes off. man, that dude was just looking at him like, you know, you could tell he was choosing his word carefully, but at the end of the day, just tell it like it is. You feel like Pacquiao beat Jeff Horn. It is what it is, bruh. But Keith Thurman, he was talking that shit, you know, during that interview. So I'm like, when you fight Errol Spence, I want that same energy. That don't duck me, son. I want that don't duck me, son attitude. I don't want to hear no respectful Keith Thurman, Professor Keith Thurman. You know, I don't want to see runtime Keith Thurman in the ring. I want to see that Keith Thurman that's supposedly gonna show up against Manny Pacquiao. That's all I'm saying. So I'm with it. My boy Jean say, yo, Aki, not gonna hold you. I'm a little drunk. Hey, say, shit, I feel you. But, you know, do your thing. I'm about to hit the casino. Well, shit, hey, good luck, fam. I hope you hit the lotto. If you do hit the lotto, man, don't forget about me, goddamn. I gave you good luck. Hey, shit, shout out to you, Aki. You know, I wish you good luck. I hope you hit that million if you can. My boy King say, I feel Jeff Horn outworked Pacquiao. Pacquiao looked bad in that fight. Yeah, I agree. You know, Pacquiao did look bad in that fight. And, you know, Jeff Horn was bullying Pacquiao. But one thing about Keith Thurman, he is not a bully. But Pacquiao will have a hard time with Keith Thurman because he's a counterpuncher. And just like when Pacquiao fought Marquez, Pacquiao is not the same guy that, you know, obviously that he was 10 years ago. But after he got knocked out by Marquez, Pacquiao was always hesitant. He's not as aggressive as he used to be. I mean, when Marquez knocked him out, Marquez peeped the fact that Manny Pacquiao will, at the end of every round, he would do these, you know, the hop steps that he usually do. And then he will throw 2 jabs and then the left hand. And he timed that perfectly and knocked him out. But then after Pacquiao kind of corrected that mistake by, he will pretend that he coming in, you know, he act like he's finna come in with two jabs, and then he won't throw the left hand. He will wait for you to throw the right hand and then duck under and come with his own left. So, you know, he made a slight adjustment, but he never fought, you know, Marquez after that. I mean, Marquez didn't want the rematch, so we never saw him against the Marquez again, so we don't know if he truly corrected that mistake. But against Floyd, I mean, he was catching him with the right hands all night. Adams, what's goody? What it do? You know, we in the building. Yeah, oh shit, you got Pacquiao. Adams got Pacquiao. I mean, so I heard that there is testing for this fight. So shout out to you know, for the VADA testing. You know, finally they heard the critiques that the fight been getting over no testing at all. So if there is truly testing, I gotta do my research on that. And if it is, I'll make a video and drop it. But you know, I got Thurman. Like I said, I mean, if Pacquiao pull off this miracle, I believe, shit, it ain't like his legacy need a boost, but man, that shit will put him on another level. But after he wins, if he does pull off the win, I mean, if he fight Errol Spence, man, he pushing it. But I mean, that's a big win if he does win the fight. So we'll see. But like I said, at the end of the day, that's kind of a tough task for Pacquiao to get over Thurman. Power, speed, athleticism, awkwardness, footwork, youth. It's a lot. Like Pacquiao got a mountain to climb versus in a Keith Thurman. And trust me, man. I mean, Pacquiao was one of my favorite fighters ever since he killed Barrera the way he did back in the day. I mean, that performance kind of was just out of nowhere. I was like, damn, man, this dude just destroyed Barrera. That, like, I didn't see it coming. So after that, I was a fan of Pacquiao all the way. But like I said, at the end of the day, he is 41 years old, or 42. So, I mean, Father Time is undefeated, just like Keith Thurman record. But guess what? Keith Thurman, if he claim he got he ain't afraid to let it go, we'll see versus Errol Spence. Oh yeah. Adam said Vegas doing the testing. That's what's up. So when you say Vegas doing the testing, do you mean VADA or you talking about the Nevada Commission? Because the Nevada Commission, they don't catch nobody with the shit. Like it's basically you ain't getting tested. Because VADA got the testing program where it's so random and they test for everything. Now there is some supplements that you could take and you could hide if you just getting tested by Nevada testing agency. But we talking about VADA. If he's getting tested by VADA, that's the shit you cannot, cheat, period, if you getting tested by VADA. So we'll see. So Adam said not VADA. That's why everyone, okay. That's why everyone questioned the testing. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh shit, hey Adams, I got Pacquiao too then. Stop playing. Nah, but for real though, like, if it's not by VADA, Pacquiao got a chance. Yo, take it how y'all want to take it. I'm not saying Pacquiao dirty or none of that, but it's questionable. This is what's funny. When Marquez knocked out Pacquiao, I was watching the TV like, damn, is this shit for real? Like people think I hate Pacquiao, but I was so hurt. Like I was watching the TV for like 2 hours thinking to myself, damn, this dude just really got knocked out. Bruh, are you serious? Pacquiao took a nap in the ring. Man, he must have took it before he got hit. All that, right? So I'm hurting shit, made a video and all that. And then I critique Marquez because, like I said, I seen a lot of actin on his chest. And, he never had it before. So, like, when you have actin on your chest, on your back, that's from steroids, right? So, all these Pacquiao fans co-sign what I was saying and all that. So all I'm saying is just I want even playing field. Like I'm doing my job. You're gonna critique me for doing my job. Like at the end of the day, forget who I like. Boxing is bigger than every fighter I like. So I'm supporting the sport of boxing. So I'm not gonna favor a fighter and Pacquiao, since he's 42 years old, he could take whatever supplement he need versus Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman is younger. Nah, that's not how it goes. You know what I mean? But Keith Thurman knew that. Keith Thurman said, I don't care if Pacquiao take whatever. There's no VADA testing possibly, but I'ma still knock him out. So, okay, we'll see. You keep sleeping on Pacquiao like he's light work, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, Randy know what I'm talking about. Sandra's got caught with type of steroids that leave your body in 24 hours. So if you don't get tested in the next 24 hours, you're free to go. You could take all the steroids in the world, and it makes you 10 times faster, 10 times stronger, mentally. You think faster. Like, I never heard no steroids that make you think faster. That's some other shit. I need that for my exams at NC State and shit. My boy King said, I'm not saying Keith Thurman is out of shape or six-pack, but he looks soft to me. Oh, shit. For real. Yeah, I did see some, training footage, and Keith Thurman did kind of look like he was out of shape. Like, I was looking like, dude, I look more in shape than you do. And I'm smoking Juul all day, so like, I'm thinking Keith Thurman looked light in the belly too. He looked like he got way more weight to lose. So I don't know, man. Like Keith Thurman acting like he taking this fight seriously, and he been talking all that shit. But hey, if he ain't ready, and he been calling that Pacquiao since what 2013, he'll never be ready. Keith Thurman came on the scene and said he ready to fight Pacquiao now. And keep in mind, Keith Thurman. Don't duck me, son. When he had that attitude, he said he could beat Pacquiao even if Pacquiao was in his prime. That's what Keith Thurman said. So, I keep sleeping on that old man, bro. You think he light work. My guy Randy said Pacquiao and Juice, he unstoppable. Hey, say, stop playing. Now you talking facts. But like, we don't know if he was ever on something, but look, man, it was kind of questionable back in the day when he turned down a fight with Mayweather over the drug thing, right? But what was more questionable to me at the time was the fact that they sent Mayweather an email, his team. They was like, okay, we're willing to take the test. However, all we want to know is, can we not get tested 14 days before the fight? Like, why would you ask that, bro? And then the expert, the guy that did that was the strength thing and conditioner for Mikey Garcia, right? He came out and was like, you know, you could take supplements and get cleared out of your body 2 days before the fight or whatever if you don't get tested 14 days before the fight. That's when I was like, whoa, 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 hold on, Pacquiao. Hold on, Pacquiao, you doing too much right now. And that's why I'm saying about this whole, you know, testing thing, you know. So we'll see, man. Like I said, we all know what it is, man. I'm on Skype. Hold on. Adam said I'm on Skype. I mean, I got a Skype. I did a Skype one time with Dante and my boy Roger, but that was way back. But yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Send me your Skype. Shit, you could hop on the live. I wish we could request people and join and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Get one-on-one type of interaction. But I believe that feature will come soon. So when it do, you know, stay tuned. Just like enable the notification bell so when we do go live, y'all could hop in. You know what I mean? So let me see what my boy King said. Bro, I fuck with y'all, man. Hey, King, you're a real one for that one. Hey, he giving me a flashback right now. He said, remember the special shake that Freddie Roach was talking about? Remember Alex Ariza saying he wished he could give Pacquiao steroids? Bro, that's what I'm talking about. That's the suspicious shit they be saying. And you like, and the Pactars get mad when we talk about it. Like, I'm a Pacquiao fan, but what makes you a Pactard is when you ignore the facts just because you like a fighter. Like, bro, that don't fly over here. You know what I mean? So, like, Freddie Roach, when he said that at the time, he's like, yo, I mean, he got asked about Pacquiao doing steroids, and he like, yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, Alex Ariza, he the strength and conditioning coach. I don't got nothing to do with that, but he when he fired him, he was like, you know, he was giving Pacquiao shakes, and when I asked him what it is, he laughed at me or something like that, and I was like, what? He was saying it to kind of get at Alex, you know, he wanted kind of to make Alex look bad, but I'm like, you just made your own fighter look bad because you saying he taking shakes that supposedly steroid shakes, and you out here done exposed your own fighter, trying to expose Alex Ariza. Like, hello? Anybody home? But, you know, that's Freddie Roach for you. He even said when Pacquiao came out, it was like, I won the fight versus Floyd. And then he didn't get no reception. It's like when if you're a comedian, right? And you go on stage and you tell the funniest joke you got and nobody in the crowd laughs. What's going to happen after that? Like, you be like, damn, I ain't get no reception. Might was just walk off the stage. Pacquiao, after the Floyd fought, he was like, yeah, he was running all night. Bro, you knew that all along. And then he was like, you know what? I won the fight. No reception whatsoever. It's like telling a bad joke if you're a comedian. And then Freddie Roach, his own trainer, came out and was like, yeah, Pacquiao lost that fight. And then next thing you know, Pacquiao left Freddie Roach after that. But then he came back with him. You know, he is loyal. I'm not questioning his loyalty. But all I'm saying, Pacquiao be saying reckless things sometimes. Like when he said he was in Philippines and he broke his shoulder, his arm or whatever he said at the time when he fought Floyd. And when they asked him, did you do a surgery? He said, nah, I swam in the Philippines and the water, you know, it healed me. It healed me or some shit. And I was like, Pacquiao, do you know we got technology over here? You could lie to the Philippines back at home, but I hope you realize we get the same news, you know. But, you know, that's Pacquiao for you. He think he's Jesus sometimes. I think that's why Keith Thurman be preaching all that resurrection shit. But like I said, Pacquiao on the other hand, you know, when Adrian Broner, for example, after the fight, he was like, you know I beat that boy. You know I beat that boy. And it turned to a whole song on Instagram and shit. So it's like, when Broner said that, it's like, bro, even the hood co-signed Pacquiao went in that fight. Like, I hope you realize that. And then AB, you know, AB, about bullshit. You know, he got to keep up the fact that he won the fight. It's like the whole world knows you lost that fight, man. You know what I mean? But I forgot what the hell I was talking about. But let me go back to the comments. He said, hey, Randy said he agreed with King. Keith Thurman looked like a soccer dad. Hey, I mean, he's not in the best shape. I could say that. King said, if I ask a Pacquiao fan about the special shake, they will ask you about something Floyd Mayweather supposedly dead instead of addressing the issue at hand. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like if I ask you a question directly and you answer my question by asking me another question, like, okay, I'm gonna answer your question, but just answer my question first. You feel me? So, like I said, it's a cover up, man. You know, I make videos all the time, and then they call me biased, they call me this, they call me that. You know, I got tough skin. You know, it don't get to me. We cut different. You know, you already know. You from Brooklyn all day, so it ain't nothing to a G. But like in the comment section, they don't come at me with, oh, you biased, you said this and that, and they expose what I said. Like, if you disagree with what I said, okay, prove that I'm wrong. They could never do that. And when you know, all these haters, when I be like, okay, you could go one-on-one on an interview with me and prove me wrong. Still no smoke, you know. So it is what it is. Hey, man, y'all keeping it trill over here, though. Peter, he said, what up, Aki? What's going on, Aki? He said, I'm just tripping on how Pacquiao damn near killed Cotto back in the day. Watching that fight recently. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What the fuck happened to that comment? Okay, watching that fight recently, I swear that may have used something then. Yeah, look, I don't know if he did or not. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, it is questionable. You know, he could have possibly did. But one thing for sure, you know, I try to be realistic as much as possible, but I do question Pacquiao, right? But Pacquiao, I believe, I'm not, I can't recall exactly, but I believe Pacquiao fought Cotto at a catch weight, right? So that could have possibly drained him, because Cotto did struggle to make 147. He fought at 154 at the time by then, right? And then Pacquiao fought him at a catch weight, and Cotto has one problem. He do got nice little head movement, but sometimes he's stationary. Sometimes he relies on blocking too much, right? And when did the last time Pacquiao got a knockout was versus a guy who doesn't move his head? That's Matisse. So I kind of tried to justify it back in the day. I was like, maybe Cotto don't move his head, and because Pacquiao is a combination puncher, you know, if you don't move your head against him, he will light you up. I mean, he will light your day up. That's why Keith Thurman, he better be on them bicycle fight night. I don't care if he's 40 years old or not. You know, Keith Thurman cannot fight in the inside, so he must use his footwork and establish his range and keep Pacquiao in the distance. So when he fought Cotto and messed him up, I was like, maybe he's because of this, because of that. But looking back on hindsight, I mean, he could have possibly took some. You know, you never know. All them shakes that damn Freddie Roach was talking about. Me Light, what's up, Aki? He said, this is a 50-50 fight for real. Thurman haven't been advised. No, Keith Thurman haven't been active. He looked rusty. Pac-Man been active at this age. So, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Keith Thurman last fight, I mean, Lopez, bro. Like, I know people like, oh, he haven't fought in 2 years. But I'm like, bro, y'all know who Lopez is? Like, Lopez got knocked out by Andre Berto. Do y'all know how much Floyd Mayweather, even though it was his last fight, he just fought Pacquiao, he just fought Maidana, Canelo, his last 3 fights. And then he fights Berto after Berto knocking out Lopez, and people give Floyd Mayweather such a hard time for fighting Berto, even though he knocked out Lopez. You know, obviously Lopez won all that. Lopez was supposedly washed up then. Keith Thurman fights him, and he almost gets knocked out. Like I was like, man, you know, what the hell happened to Keith Thurman? But obviously he got the rust off. Pacquiao looked great versus Matisse, but Matisse, like I said, doesn't move his head. And then versus Broner, you know, Broner came in sharp, you know. Don't believe all that bullshit. AB came correct in that fight, but he just, I mean, he was fighting Pacquiao. Pacquiao's style is just made to be a Broner, and Broner, he's just not a Floyd Mayweather, man. He, you know, he don't got that, you know, that Floyd Mayweather Philly shell defense. He just don't. Neither the offense. But Adrian Broner, it's not, what worries me for Pacquiao is actually the Vargas fight. When he fought Vargas, Vargas was popping him with nice jabs and right hands, you know, and Vargas was stationary like a motherfucker, man. His leg was stuck in the mud almost, but Pacquiao was still able to beat him, but he struggled with him. And Pacquiao, he adjusted to Vargas and he started jabbing Vargas, right? He started using his jab. So against the Keith Thurman, he must use his jab. He must use his right hook. He must use his straight left. He must use his footwork to get in and out. And he must bob and weave. You know, Pacquiao must do all that shit, you know, to beat a Keith Thurman. And one thing for sure that I notice about Keith Thurman is when he loads up, Pacquiao must counter him. You know, if he able to do all that, Pacquiao could possibly beat a Keith Thurman. But like I said, with when he fought Vargas, Pacquiao didn't look too good for me, but he did make that adjustment to throw the jab. So even though he got short arms, he does reach. So when Keith Thurman would have opportunities to counter Pacquiao because Pacquiao reaches a lot. So it's just, to me, it's all how fast Keith Thurman could adjust to Pacquiao's style and be able to read him and time him. If he able to do that early, he would give Pacquiao a hard time. But let me get back to y'all comments. Randy, Brooklyn all day. You already know. You already know, fam. Randy said, I thought Pacquiao killed Ricky Hatton. Yeah, she. Man, Ricky Hatton fight like he don't got no damn sense. Like, I understand you a warrior, but goddamn, like, if I get hit with a couple punches, like, you know, I box, obviously. You know, I used to box a lot, but you know, when I first started fighting and the first time sparring, me not knowing too much about boxing at all, you know, I got hit. Obviously, I got hit by a jab. So first thing that came to my mind, like, I was like, damn, how do I not get hit by this punch again? So I remember my trainer told me, you know, you just parry the jab. So I was like, okay. So next time a jab came, I did this shit, but I was fighting an experienced fighter, do have 14 fights. He caught me with a double jab. I was like, oh, hell no. What the fuck is this? So I tried to get adjusted to that. So I was like, okay, let me, how do I not get hit with 2 jabs? So I was like, I'm going to do this twice. So, you know, I was just thinking, how do I not get hit once I got hit by a certain shot, right? Ricky Hatton, he fight like he got no freaking sense. Like, he get caught with all these combinations, he run back to another one. It's like, it reminded me of a Muhammad Ali interview where he was talking about Frazier. He was like, man, you know, Frazier fight like he got no sense. I catch him with a, you know, when he fought, he was explaining why Frazier can't beat as George Foreman. He says, you know, when he fought Foreman, he will keep running back to that same uppercut. He don't got no sense, or where he like, okay, let me adjust. That's what Muhammad Ali was trying to get across. Muhammad Ali is able to adjust. Ricky Hatton got zero adjusting ability. That's why he could never beat no damn Pacquiao. I don't care how old Pacquiao was. Peter said, very true. He did hurt him, you know, hurt Cotto. I think he said he did hurt himself, Cotto, with that catch weight. I remember now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's sometimes you could put one and one together. You could justify a couple things, but one thing we cannot justify is the fact that Freddie Roach was like, you know, Alex Ariza was giving him shakes that I didn't know what they were. When he turned down the fight with Floyd 50-50 just for a drug test. Hold on, I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple seconds. How you doing? You know, when he fought, like I said, turned down the fight with Floyd Mayweather for a freaking drug test, you know, that was questionable. He said he's scared of needles, and it's like, okay, you got tattoos, and then I forgot what happened out the email that they sent Floyd Mayweather team that was questionable. So it's like I said, these things are questionable. But and now the fight with Thurman, my boy said, you know, they getting tested by a regular commission, not VADA. So it's like, why? Y'all got all the money in the world. This is a big fight. All these fights, you know, the WBC mandate you to enroll in Nevada, you know, the whole year thing. You know, they did that to Errol Spence too, you know. But they question Errol, who willing to take all these tests, but they don't question the man that they ain't taking them. So it's like, really? But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Let Pacquiao do what he do. That's what Keith Thurman said. He said he ready for all the smoke. You know, he said he knock out Pacquiao, steroids or no steroids, so we'll see. Adam said, I thought Keith Thurman should have took a Broner fight before Pac-Man. Man, shit. If he fought Pacquiao his last fight, man, Thurman, I mean, what? My bad. If Keith Thurman fought Broner his last fight, he could have possibly lost that fight. If Pacquiao fought Keith Thurman right away after the layoff, he could have possibly beat him. I'm be honest with you. You know, he should have actually did so if you were actually smart about it. My boy William said, "What's goody, bro? What's goody, Aki? What's goody? You know, we in the city, we about to get a litty, bring 100, at least a 50. Stop playing." But like I said, with Keith Thurman on the face-off, I was watching it, and you know, he's talking about just another black eye, just another body shot, you know. And he said he's gonna crucify Pacquiao, he's gonna resurrect him. Same thing happened to Jesus. You know, he will always be loved by the fans, and I hope Keith Thurman knows if he actually does so, and he does do Pacquiao the way he been talking, he must keep the same energy with an Errol Spence, and he must call out Errol Spence next. I'm trying to save Keith Thurman right now. He ain't ready for what's finna come his way. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, he ain't ready for that. And the problem with Keith Thurman right now is even when he get asked about Errol Spence, he switches his tone. He's like, that fight ain't big enough yet. Like, are you serious, bro? The man is bigger than you right now. The man just packed a stadium that's 47,000 people. The man just fought on pay-per-view before you did, even though he turned pro later than you did, right? The man been calling you out since 2015. Floyd Mayweather was standing next to him like, yeah, this is my dog. You over here talking shit about me, Thurman? Yeah, fight this man for my title. Before Keith Thurman was a champion. And Keith Thurman declined. He was like, give me 10 million. Like, bro, like, that's the ultimate duck move. And then Thurman got the guts to say, when he was look, and people be like, why you come at Keith Thurman that way? It's like I hold fighters accountable for what they say, because I'm going to do the same thing for every fighter, right? Like, you ain't finna discredit a man that did way more things than you did in the sport of boxing and trying to act that you cut different and you better than him and you not like him and you doing way worse than whatever he did. Like, Floyd Mayweather, not Floyd, Keith Thurman, during the press conference of the PBC, Errol Spence there, Mikey Garcia there, Thurman there, Sean Porter there, so you know that this shit finna be a classic. So Errol Spence took a shot at Keith Thurman. He said, as long as I keep winning, Keith Thurman, he gonna stay retired. You know, and everybody laughed. You know, obviously Errol Spence is funny without even being funny, right? And then Keith Thurman was like, you know, if somebody says some shit like that and I'm Keith Thurman, hell no, you must believe I'ma reply with some creative shit. Keith Thurman is coming at Pacquiao, who speaks English very well for a fighter that came here, you know, didn't speak no English and none of that. That's why I respect Pacquiao for that. You know, you at least give us some shit we understand. Unlike Canelo, who can speak that damn language and still ain't trying to speak it because he's trying to get the support from the Mexican people. Like, bro, people gonna respect you anyways and support you. But anyways, you know, you're gonna talk shit to Pacquiao, and you know Pacquiao is keep telling you, bro. Pacquiao is basically like, man, let's make peace outside the ring. Just let's go to war in the ring, right? Keith Thurman keeping that attitude, you know, trying to be creative, trying to be funny, trying to be smart. But when Errol Spence said some funny shit about him, he was like, I ain't Floyd, son. I'ma fight you. I ain't Floyd. What is that supposed to mean? Bro, I wish you was Floyd, because if you was Floyd, you would have fought on Errol Spence. You would have been fought on Errol Spence. He's talking about, I ain't going to make y'all wait like Floyd did with the Pacquiao fight. Even we just established it was Pacquiao fault. The fight didn't happen, right? But it is what it is. Let's say it's Floyd Mayweather's fault. Floyd wanted that fight to get bigger. Let's play the, you know what I'm saying? Let's go with whatever Keith Thurman is saying, right? Okay, you know what time it is, Keith Thurman? You know how long it been since Errol Spence been calling you out? Since 2015. We in 2019. It's finna be 2020. That's 5 years right there. If Floyd Mayweather took 5 years to fight a Pacquiao, then you doing the same shit. So what is you talking about? And that's what I'm talking about. That's why a whole fight is accountable for their actions. You know what I mean? But let me read the comments, because my boy Adam said exactly. You already know. Knowledge is power. What's up, Aki? He said, Keith Thurman will retire after Pac-Man fight. Straight facts. Yeah, if he lose, he got no choice. And he might retire even if he wins. If they tell him to fight Errol Spence after, you know, he definitely claiming some shit. And he gonna blame it this time on the voodoo. He gonna blame some voodoo shit. Because y'all know Errol Spence is Jamaican and shit, you know. What belts? My boy said hot seat boxing. He said Keith Thurman smart for unifying the belts. What belts? I mean, he had 2 belts. He let one go. And now Errol Spence finna take his belt. So we know when Keith Thurman came back, he was like, I ain't fighting Errol Spence right away. I'm going to get my belt back. Well, guess what? Errol Spence finna have your belt. So go see him. Go see Errol Spence then. If that's how you feel. He said, also Errol Spence didn't have belts at the time. Who cares? Like, what is you talking about? Who got the belts now? Who sold 400,000 on pay-per-view? Errol Spence did. Who packed the 47,000 arena? Errol Spence did. Keith Thurman never did that shit. So Errol Spence finna have 2 belts if he beat Sean Porter, right? Keith Thurman only got 1 belt. And he took Keith Thurman belt too. So what he gonna do about it? Tell one time, quit being run time, and go see Errol Spence just 1 time. I ain't telling him to fight him 3 times, 4 times. No, fight him 1 time. Keith Thurman said, I ain't fighting Errol Spence unless it's for everything. For the money, for the belts, all that shit. That's what Keith Thurman is claiming. Stop playing. Don't come at me with some dumb shit. That's what I mean. I already know that. You know, Pacquiao is the one who avoided Floyd. And, you know, he didn't want to get tested till he felt like, he was like, this is why. Pacquiao looked at his pocket. He was like, oh, shit, I need some cash. You know what? Where you at, Floyd? And, you know, Floyd made that fight happen. Floyd chased Pacquiao. Pacquiao was in a basketball game. Floyd went to that shit, walked up to him, like, what's your phone number, bro? You know what I'm saying? He acted like he was finna holler at a chick. Yo, let me see your phone. He went to his dressing room, all that shit. And Pacquiao's got the guts to say Floyd Mayweather ducking that boy. Man, stop playing. My boy King said, I was in Dallas Stadium when Errol Spence called out Pacquiao. He ran from him right up. He said he ran from the stadium. Hey, man, Pacquiao didn't win that fight, man. Yo, like, I was watching that fight, and I knew Floyd and Pacquiao was in the stadium. And I know Floyd was like, damn. You know, Floyd was screaming. I forgot what Floyd was screaming. He was screaming, use that jab or something. But Floyd knows in person. Like, I'm going to tell y'all something. I hope this don't get around. Since, hey, for y'all loyal people that's on live, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all some info y'all don't know. Y'all never heard this before. And this is some true shit. But, like I said, I hope it don't get out there. We just having a conversation. You feel me? So this is the story of Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman. I ain't finna tell y'all who told me. I ain't finna tell y'all none of that. Matter of fact, this is confirmed, and I know it's 100%. So Errol Spence was in the you know, he was there in this Floyd Mayweather gym. Floyd Mayweather knocking out everybody. He was finna fight Guerrero. Floyd Mayweather, I must state, Floyd Mayweather just got out of jail, right? So Floyd Mayweather at the time, he was in shape, but he was muscle shaped. Like he was doing a lot of push-ups. All he was doing in jail was push-ups, sit-ups. And that's dedication. When you locked up in jail and you still doing that shit, you still on top of your shit, you got to give the man respect. Because a lot of people come out of jail out of shape. But Floyd was in shape, right? But he wasn't in fighting shape. So he was rusty. When he sparred, he started sparring, he was still knocking cats out, right? This is the story of Errol Spence versus Floyd Mayweather in the sparring ring. So Floyd, they told Floyd, like, you know, this Errol Spence over there, he's 6-0. He's just turned pro. He's very good. He a southpaw. He was like, man, bring his ass. I test that ass too. And y'all know the dog rules. Everybody was banging on the goddamn ring and shit. And Floyd Mayweather was in there. And then, you know, and this is true, right? I mean, even people confirm Floyd Mayweather versus Errol Spence sparring is the hardest sparring Floyd Mayweather ever had. You know, and obviously under the light is a different story, but sparring is different. But at the end of the day, that's the the toughest sparring partner Floyd Mayweather ever had, right? And Errol Spence still green. He's only 6 fights in. Floyd Mayweather 40-0 or some shit like that. So he hop in the ring, and then, you know, he spars Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, he gives Floyd Mayweather good work. Floyd Mayweather, you know, the sparring is over. You know, they trying to intimidate Errol Spence by, you know, the doghouse, all that shit. Everybody around the ring trying to tell him he's finna get his ass whooped. But Errol Spence just laughing through it all like it's another day in the office. And that's why people knew Errol Spence is special. And then after the sparring match, you know, Errol Spence did very well. That's all I'm going to say, right? Floyd tells Errol Spence, man, you fight good for a little bitch. So Errol Spence turned around. He like, man, I ain't no little bitch. You could take that belt thing off. We could fight till somebody quit. So y'all know what happened after that. They fought. And according, and this is true, Errol Spence did not quit. What happened was Floyd Mayweather ended up stopping the sparring ring. So I'm assuming Errol Spence got the better of Errol. That's what I'm going to say. I ain't going to give too much shit out. So after the sparring, during the sparring, Floyd stops the sparring. And you know, they had the agreement they're going to spar till somebody quit. So Errol Spence didn't quit. Floyd Mayweather stopped the sparring match. And he, you know, I mean, obviously he kicked him out and shit. He kicked him out the gym. But this is why I got so much respect for Errol Spence. He a real dude where, you know, if it's any fighter, a freaking Dillian Whyte over there in the UK who asking for clout, looking for clout, any fighter, if you just beat up Floyd Mayweather and shit, and he kicked you out the ring, you're going to leave, and I'm not going to say beat up Floyd, but got the better of Floyd. You know, you're going to go out there and say, oh, I just got kicked out of sparring. You know what I mean? I just got kicked out of sparring. Hold up, why they, hold up. Anyways, I need somebody to manage my comments for me. So whoever want to, let me know so I can make you do so. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't keep up with the comments. But anyways, so like I said, and by the way, keep in mind that the comments, you know, if you do use a cursing word, they will eliminate it, so try not to. But like I said, Errol Spence, after he got kicked out, him being real, he didn't even go and was like, oh, I just beat up Floyd Mayweather and he kicked me out. He kept it under a wrap, you feel me? You know what I mean? So he kept it under a wrap, and then Floyd Mayweather felt bad, and he you know, because, you know, he kicked him out, disrespected him, and Errol Spence didn't even go and expose him and say, I just beat up Floyd Mayweather in sparring, none of that, right? Errol Spence kept the rules and the code of the boxing game. What happens in sparring stays in sparring. And then Floyd Mayweather got him back in there, and then they started sparring. And I heard he wouldn't spar Errol Spence all the time. He would keep him from time to time. And then after a while, Floyd started getting the best of Errol Spence. You know, once he got in shape and got his timing. So obviously during the lights is a different ball game. But you got to give Errol Spence a bunch of credit for actually doing better than Floyd Mayweather. Whole career, all his opponents, he did better than them with only 6 fights in sparring. So you got to give him credit where credit's due. You feel me? So that's just a little story for y'all if y'all ain't know about it. Now y'all know. Stop playing. Knowledge is power. Said it's a shame. It's a shame Pac-Man will be full of dope and win the fight. Hey, well, Keith Thurman knew that shit. He should have drug tested him. I'm not saying I co-sign it, but I'm just saying it's Keith Thurman's fault, man. He should have knew better. Keith Thurman said, I will fight Pacquiao in the Philippines if I have to. So Pacquiao knew Keith Thurman really wanted to fight. So he like, yo, you want to fight me? Ain't going to be no testing, bruh. And Thurman went for it, man. I can't believe that shit. King said they will talk about the paper title Pacquiao got. Yeah, man, we know Pacquiao ain't the real champion. It's Keith Thurman. They fighting for Keith Thurman title. Back in the day, see, you couldn't be a super champion because Keith Thurman is the super champion. Like, I remember Prince Nassim Hamed. He got elevated to the super champion after he defended his title 10 times. Once you defend your title 10 times, you are a proven champion, and you don't got to fight your mandatories no more. So they elevate you to a super title. However, you still keep the regular title. You know what I mean? It's just called super title. They call you the super champion because you proven. Nowadays, they want to make so much money. Like, it's so corrupt in the sport of boxing that they be like, okay, you got a super title? I mean, you the super champion, you the regular champion. And then they get fees from both fighters. It's like, really? Like, man, I remember having a conversation with my dad. Like, I'm telling him about Pacquiao and Thurman and shit. So he asked me, like, he was like, so Pacquiao still fighting? I'm like, yeah. He's still champion? I like, well, not really. I mean, Thurman is a champion. And then I show him Errol Spence, because I'm trying to show him Errol Spence too. He like, so who is he? I'm like, he the champion. He'd be like, bro, you just told me Pacquiao the champion, Keith Thurman the champion, now Errol Spence. And then I was like, yeah, and Sean Porter. He like, what? And then I was like, yeah, and fucking Terrence Crawford. Man, he looked at me like I was fucking with him. He like, what is you talking about, bro? Like, I was watching Muhammad Ali back in the days, only one champion. What's the purpose of it being called a champion? And you got 5 champions. So, there isn't really a champion. And he told me, once there's one champion, holla at me. Once he got all the belt, let me know who it is. I stop watching him. And I'm like, you know, because I'm trying to get my dad to watch boxing and shit, but he ain't got time to hear it. He like, man, it better be one name, one face. And that's why I respect Wilder for trying to do that, because like I said, it is a lot of confusion. For us, it's a normal thing. But when you try to explain it to somebody that ain't watching boxing like that, that shit confusing as fuck, man. I just thought about it. There's 5 champions at the freaking middle welterweight division. That's crazy. Hold on. Darren said, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence is a dog fight. Yes, sir. Hey, that's a fight. I don't know who wins, but I'm leaning slightly to Errol Spence because I feel like, you know, he got the little better, you know, he a little bigger man. And I believe Errol Spence, he gets better and better every time I watch him, man. You know, Terrence Crawford did too, but I'm just saying, I feel like Errol Spence pulled that fight. But, you know, Crawford could easily win too. January Jones Jr., he said, oh, for real, I appreciate it. I'll do that for you. Well, you got it. So, shit, look out for me, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Aikido. Hot seat boxing. Are you trying to put me in a hot seat, bro? Nah, I fuck with your name, though. Hold on. Man, I don't know. He said, I meant to say I don't get people saying Thurman is ducking when he fought Porter and Danny. Bro, because it's Porter and Danny. Who is Porter and Danny? Bro, keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying. When Danny Garcia moved up to the welterweight division, Danny Garcia was like, I mean, Keith Thurman told him, I welcome Danny Garcia to the welterweight division. I show him we cut different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we 147 pounds, 7 pound different. It's different over here. We cut from a different cloth. I was like, oh, shit. Keith Thurman talking that shit. And then when it's Terrence Crawford moving up in weight and trying to call him out and fight him, guess what he said? He was like, wait, this man said, oh, he ain't fought nobody yet. He got to prove himself. And then he was like, fight Amir Khan, win a belt. He fought Amir Khan. He won a belt. He knocked the fuck out of Jeff Horn. Okay, you fight Jeff Horn. Let me see how well you going to do versus Jeff Horn. Because Jeff Horn got a style that Keith Thurman don't like. I'll tell you that right now. And all I'm saying is, he ain't keeping the same energy with Terrence Crawford. Like Danny Garcia. Okay, and Sean Porter. Okay, well, both of them guys already lost. Danny Garcia lost to Herrera, in my opinion. Almost lost to Lamont Pearson. And you saw what Errol Spence did to Lamont Pearson. He smoked him. You saw what Sean Porter, how he lost to Kell Brook. And you saw what Errol Spence did to Kell Brook. He knocked him out. Broke his eye socket. And that's the same guy who beat Sean Porter. And Sean Porter almost beat a Keith Thurman. So obviously, if Keith Thurman is telling you, I fight Errol Spence for $10 million 5 years ago, how much you think he gonna want to fight him now for? And he's seen how good Errol Spence, how much he improved. All I'm saying, don't act like you know Keith Thurman ain't ducking him. Like, don't come with that bias shit over here, bro. You know what time it is. King said, wrench me up. What do you mean by that? I respect all them dudes. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. Who's SP? I respect everybody too. Anybody, look, bro, boxing, you need one ball to play any sport. To play boxing, you need two balls. I respect every fighter that step in the ring. Like, I sparred before too, but all I'm saying, like, fuck all that respect shit. If you want me to put respect on Keith Thurman's name, all he got to do is fight Crawford and Errol Spence. Like, he stated in the past, if you want to become a legend, you got to beat a legend like Pacquiao or Floyd in their prime, obviously, which he didn't get a chance to do so. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, if he beat Pacquiao, that ain't the same Pacquiao that was 10 years ago. But let's just keep going, right? Now, he said he claimed he always wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather because he was the pound-for-pound #1. Well, the pound-for-pound #1 right now is Crawford. And guess what? He turned a fight down with Crawford. So and he don't want to fight Errol Spence. So if he already turned down a fight with Crawford, then he don't want no smoke. So he never wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather. So he telling me right now, Keith Thurman basically told me that was just a money stunt. He knew Floyd was gonna whoop his ass. He just wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather for some cash and get his ass whoops. That's what he basically told me. Because if he really wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather for the #1 position, he would have fought Crawford right now. Because Crawford is the #1 welterweight, or not the #1 welterweight. That's Errol Spence, but he is the #1 pound-for-pound. I'll tell you that. Hold on. He said, I live in the Philippines. Oh shit. Well, shit. You a Pacquiao fan? Let me stop playing. I live in the Philippines. Pacquiao is only tested by WADA, by Philippine in the Philippines, and no Filipino with flag pack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit, man, he got... Bro, look. I'm originally from Yemen, right? Prince Nassim Hamed from Yemen. Bro, when Prince Nassim Hamed was fighting, I don't give a fuck if there's all the criminals, all the religious people, everybody and anybody, right? When Prince Nassim Hamed fought, everybody's glued to the TV. I was a kid, bro. I was a kid. And I don't know why the fuck I'm watching the TV. And I used to have a curfew at 8 o'clock. That tell you how strict it was. I ain't had no phone. I ain't had none of that shit. And when Prince Nassim Hamed fought, it would be later on for us. Sometimes I remember waking up 5 o'clock in the morning. We went, you know, to a place like a movie theater to watch this fight. Back then, and you know, we late on technology in Yemen and shit. But when Nassim Hamed fought, all the criminals, all the religious people, everybody just unite and watch the fight. Like, no, I mean, and I could see it's the same thing for Pacquiao. So obviously they ain't gonna flag him. That's why I'm trying to call him out for not having VADA testing. And you know they trying to set up some shit. Underground, he said, shoot the wrench. T said, oh, special. You already know. His name is the truth for a reason. Randy said, sometimes the simplicity is most effective. Yes, sir. You already know. Hot seat. Porter and Danny have belts, but you're right. His industry changed with Spence. Yeah, Errol Spence got belt too. If we talking about belts, Keith Thurman got belt. So what are we talking about? Like, if it's about belts, well, they all got belts now. So It ain't the belt. Like I said, it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse. Keith Thurman in 2015 didn't have a belt. Floyd Mayweather told him, you fight Errol Spence for my belt, I will vacate my belt, because Floyd just beat Pacquiao for all 3 belts. So he was really the almost the undisputed. Kell Brook had the other title. So Floyd offered Keith Thurman, you fight on my undercard, you fight Errol Spence for a title. Bro, you finna fight on Floyd Mayweather undercard. That's hard. That's the people that buy the pay-per-view. That's real. Like, I'm not saying that they real fans, or like they could be casuals too, but all I'm saying is that's people that's willing to spend money. So you could have fought in front of them, and if you impressed them, you could have been the guy, but he chose not to. So it tells you it is for a reason. He didn't have a belt then, but he could have fought Errol Spence for a belt, but he didn't want no smoke. Shit got too foggy when he heard Errol Spence's name. He like, shit, hell no. Yeah, hey, Peter Webb, you already know he lost to he lost to Herrera. I don't care what nobody say. He lost that fight 8 rounds to 4. Herrera didn't even have power, and he hurt Danny Garcia in that fight. Bro, how you get hurt by a guy that don't have power? And that was his hometown fight too. That shit crazy. He didn't want to give the guy the rematch. That's what I'm talking about. That's bullshit. Adams, he said, yup, his fault. Underground. Moderator normally have a wrench. What that mean? What the hell that mean? Hold on. I mean, I already did. Underground, like, are you the moderator now, or like, cause I thought I did, or is it somebody else? Let me know. My boy Hot Seat said, I love your work, I keep, but I need to call in. Hey, you could call in 24/7. You know me. Hey, unlike Keith Thurman, I keep the same energy. I'm ready for all smoke, and all I'm saying is, I keep it. Look, I tell it like it is. So I never gotta lie. So I don't gotta say another lie to cover up another lie. So all I'm saying is, you could come at me with whatever question you want. I promise you I got an answer to it. But I'll put you in a hot seat too. I tell you that. Knowledge is power. Well, Wilder lose to Ortiz, man, I don't know. Bro, I don't know why Wilder tried to freaking fight Ortiz again. Like, bro, do you know, like, I don't know why he chose to fight Ortiz again. I'm just shaking my hand. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll make you the moderator right now. Add a moderator. Yeah, you is now. So, you should be. But, like I said... like I said... I don't know why. I'll be right back. I don't know why Keith Thurman, Wilder chose to fight Ortiz again. Like, that's a dangerous fight, bro. That's a dangerous fight that you didn't have to take. What can he do better? What can he do better in a rematch? You already knocked the guy. You already had crazy ratings and crazy knockout. And it was one of the most entertaining fights of the year. And you choose to fight him again. You choose to put yourself in risk. Let Ortiz expose all these bums like Whyte and all. I know they won't get in the ring with him, but man, Wilder is wrong for that. But Wilder, real champion, he don't give a damn. He like, man, fuck that. So that's why I give Wilder nothing but respect. You know, he the GOAT. That's why he the most popular man in boxing, because he's willing to take all the risks. You know what I mean? Peter said, man, no disrespect, but Thurman Porter, Danny Garcia has been dodging smoke like mad. I respect Porter for finally stepping up to Spence, but they not repacking, more like duck pack. Duck pack. That's a nice new term. Hey, hashtag duck pack from now on. I got you. Hey, listen, I co-sign what you say all the way. The reason why, like, even with Porter, bro, he was forced to fight Errol Spence. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, PBC forced these guys to fight. They told him, look, man, Errol Spence told him you can't even sell out your own family dinner shit. I mean, PBC told him we can't be paying you all these fights, and you out here almost lost the fight. He lost to me. Ugas beat him. He outworked him in the inside, meaning with clean punches, and in the outside he was doing better work. What the fuck Porter was doing? Moving around using the jab ineffectively? I mean, come on, man. Like, he lost that fight. But it is what it is. I ain't complaining. He fighting Errol Spence. He finna get that work. But all I'm saying is, you know, that's what happened when you keep maneuvering and shit. And it's like, it's time to fight, bruh. That's all I'm saying. And, hey, especially Danny Garcia. Let's not even talk about him. And Keith Thurman, shit. Injured Thurman. That should be his new nickname. Yeah, hey, shit, you got people agreeing with you left and right. Joe, he said, why you got one time winning? I put money on him. Oh, shit. You put money on who? I hope you ain't talking about Pacquiao, but I mean, I got him winning because he obviously the younger guy. I feel like he got bigger reach. He gonna keep Pacquiao in the distance. So I feel like he pull off the win. You know, I could see him pull off the win. You know, but hold on, before my phone disconnect, I gotta charge my phone. Shit, last time I was... See, I see a safe. Come rob me. You only be practicing. I got no money in that shit. So go ahead. Hold on, man, these comments keep going away. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, he got the youth advantage. He got every advantage. So, if he can't beat a Pacquiao, 42 years old Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, I mean, I believe he would have, I mean, he will always lose to a Pacquiao if he can't beat a 42 years old Pacquiao, obviously. But, goddamn, I mean, he better beat Pacquiao because he should retire if he can't beat a Pacquiao at this point. I mean, it's just going to be too embarrassing after all that shit talk. Because he talking silly, right? But Pacquiao is the guy you really can't talk shit to. He makes you look bad by saying, I ain't trying to talk. I'm here to fight. I'll fight you, fight night. So Keith Thurman, he resort to being silly, to saying some shit like, you know, by taunting him, by saying, you know, I forgot how, it's just the way he approaches it, right? I mean, Keith Thurman knows what he's doing, though. He's trying to get to his head. But Pacquiao, he told him, like, bro, I done fought motherfuckers bigger than you. You ain't going to intimidate me. But the thing is not the fact that Keith Thurman is bigger than him. It's the fact that Keith Thurman's style going to give Pacquiao problems on top of all the advantages. That's why I give Keith Thurman the benefit of the doubt. Because if Keith Thurman was a Margarito, I would pick Pacquiao to be a Margarito at this point. But it's the fact that Keith Thurman still got a boxing IQ and he a very intelligent fighter and uses footwork very well. His style will give Pacquiao a lot of problems because he a power puncher with good speed and also he a counter puncher. And he like to use his footwork. So if he fights like that and he fights smart, he should win. But like I said, you never know with Pacquiao. I mean, shit, when you fight a legend, you do feel the difference. Hold on. My guy said, Adam said, I got Crawford over Spence. Better IQ. But we don't know how deep Errol Spence's IQ is at this point. Because like I said, when he fought Mikey Garcia, he made that dude look like an amateur. So we really can't tell. You know, you can't tell
he got better IQ at this point or not. We got to see Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman. If I see Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman, even though I know he finna destroy him, but at the same time, I got to see how he performs. If he performs the way I believe he will, then that's why I'm favoring him. But like I said, Errol Spence showed with Errol Spence Errol Spence showed with Mikey Garcia that he not just a walk forward fighter. It's just that when your A game works all the freaking time, why would you resort to your plan P? Or he seemed like he got plan A to Z, but like I said, if his plan A is always working, that's why he sticks with it. While I'm on live and shit, my bad. But like I said, he don't got to resort to plan B at all. You feel me? So that's why he don't go to it. But I believe Errol Spence body work and his ability. Like, watch when he fought Mikey Garcia. When he goes to the body and chooses to stay in the inside, watch his body positioning. People sleep on Errol Spence's body positioning. He's not being physically impulsive. He positioned his body at the right place, and he knows where punches could come, and he knows what punches he should throw. And man, that shit difficult as fuck to do. That's why Errol Spence, to me, is one of the best fighters out there. No cap. Hot Seat say Wilder is definitely a warrior for a rematch with Ortiz. No duck zone. Yeah, Wilder, man. To this day, he ain't ducking no smoke. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I give him all the respect. What if Porter outworked Spence? shit, more luck to him. Hey, say, stop playing. When Errol Spence sparred Crawford, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly the timing and all that shit, right? 2012, Errol Spence was finna go, I think it's 2012, was finna go fight for the Olympics. He had no pro experience. Porter was sparring to prepare for his title shot versus Alexander. Keep in mind, he beat the shit out of Alexander and won the title and was looking impressive, right? There's the sparring footage that people saw. They said Errol Spence was beating the crap out of Sean Porter. After a couple rounds, his dad pulled him out of the freaking sparring match. They told him, yo, you got to stop, man. We can't have you sparring Sean Porter, killing his confidence before the fight. So that should tell you what kind of chances Porter got in the ring, especially that's when Errol Spence didn't even have no pro experience. So I doubt he would do all that, because Porter can't out-muscle Errol Spence, and he got to worry about Errol Spence fighting in the inside. Porter smothered his work in the inside. Errol Spence get leverage in the inside, and in the outside, he got no chance in the world. So I cannot see him being Errol Spence. I'm sorry, bro. Belly Joe say 3,000 Thurman. What are you trying to say? Underground said, if Thurman win, they will say, hey, shout out to you too, man. Appreciate it. If Thurman win, they will say he be an old man. If he loses, they will say he was not as good as he thought, in my opinion. Exactly. So he in a no-win situation. So he got to do what Thurman did, or what Pacquiao did at Oscar, and knock Pacquiao smooth out. He got to knock out Pacquiao. And click on the like button too, guys. But he got to knock out Pacquiao, bro. If he don't knock out Pacquiao, like, bro, all that shit you talking, you can't knock out Pacquiao. Now, people going to say, you can't even knock out old man. If he loses, you lost to Grandpa Pacquiao, bro. So, he in a no-win situation, but he in a situation where he could win a lot of goddamn money. My guy Hot Seat said, pass your Instagram, Aki. It's Aki TV. So, A-K-I, and then __ TV. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, though. Peter said, man, I have to go pick some cigars, too. Hey, say, I got you. Man, pull up, man. You get one on the low. We got some good shit, though. Southside, what's up, fam? All day. What's up, Aki? Yeah, you hella late. We finna hop on the live. My man just hopped in. Hey, Lee said Pacquiao going to beat Thurman. He in his prime. Who? Oh, like he in his prime? She. Pacquiao ain't in his prime, bro. Watch it when he fought Broner. His timing was off, man. So I doubt it. Jack said, "Love your channel, bro. Appreciate the support, Aki, man. That's what I do it for." Underground said, "Everyone in the chat smashing that like button. No curse word in the chat. Salute to Aki. Hey, appreciate you, Aki. That's all I'm saying. If y'all curse, you know, the comment don't go through. Now, if they curse me out, kick them out, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But if they come at me on some respectful shit, they trying to disagree, it's all goody. I'm ready for all the smoke, all day, every day. Y'all know what time it is. Ain't no Keith Thurman over here. Ain't no one time over here. It's one time, two times, three times. Y'all could get it 100 times. Shit, ain't no ducking, no cap. Sasa said, I went back to watch Porter versus Thurman. Thurman really outboxed Porter. I agree. He said, hold on. That shit just, what the hell? What the fuck that? He said Pacquiao will take full advantage if Thurman constantly goes into the beast mode consistently. He should win, possibly get stopped. Yeah, I agree with you. You know. Oh no, was that my guy? Man, that comment went away. Yo, Sasa. I don't know. Yo, Sasa, my guy, why his comment went away? Try to, if they curse, it's okay. As long as they ain't curse me out. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know why y'all retracting their comments. The fuck? Hey, I don't know how this shit works, man. Like I said, Sasa, he good. You know, that's broski right there all day. So, you know, Jack too, so don't block their comments. But I agree with you, Sasa. Lee said Wilder cherry picker. Who did he cherry pick? Who is he cherry picking? Ortiz, the boogeyman of the division? The guy that Anthony Joshua ducked? So who is he cherry picking, bro? Go ahead, Lee, explain yourself. A cherry picker that's fighting Ortiz, Tyson Fury back to back. Want to fight Anthony Joshua, Ruiz, all these guys, man, get out of here, bro. Peter said, I think Thurman is going to respect Pac-Man too much. He said he's going to respect Pac-Man too much. Pacquiao will take full advantage if Thurman can. Yeah, I mean, Thurman might respect Pacquiao, but shit, he better let them shit go. He better let them punches go and not do what Broner did. He going to shit on Broner for not letting his hands go. Well, he better do the same then. He better, like I said, live up to what he been saying. He said, knowledge is power. Say you smoke crack for saying Wilder cherry picker. You already know he's smoking that. Hey, since you said that, hey, knowledge is power. You got knowledge for sure. And for that dude that said that, you know, I got you some crack pipes. Come through. You know, I bet you gonna get some. Lee Whyte, you nut. Hot Seat said, nah, Aki, don't kick people out like ego. I mean, I don't mean kick them out, just delete the comment if he cursing. But I mean, I go back and forth with people all day. It ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But Ego, you know, Ego is a good dude though. Yeah. He just be getting annoyed by people though. But I got tough skin. Like, well, at the end of the day, I fuck with Ego. Annoying. Like, if I ain't answer the phone the first time you call, why you gonna call again? Underground, I said it wasn't me, Aki. Oh yeah. I know. But I think like they be like the way YouTube works, they remove certain comments. That's why these motherfuckers keep calling me, bro. Like, why y'all keep calling? I don't know, man. Like I said, people call you back to back. You already text them, I can't talk. Still call again. Jean said the person who typed in the comment retracted it. Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Aki. You the GOAT. Lee Whyte, old man Ortiz, way old. Okay, well, tell Dillian Whyte to fight him. If he that old, why doesn't Dillian Whyte fight him? Why is he ducking him? But you want to see Wilder versus Whyte, but Whyte scared of old-ass Grandpa Ortiz? Y'all keep saying all this shit, but y'all favorite fighter's still ducking him. So that's why he the boogeyman. Tyson Fury. The fucking man is 6'9", and he just fought him And like I said, Anthony Joshua ducked that fight. So what is you talking about, bro? Lee Whyte said, why want Wilder fight Dillian Whyte when Whyte is mandatory one spot? Okay. This is why you need, bro. You don't know shit about boxing. Roger Mayweather said, go do this. How about, I'm going to answer your question in a second, but Google Roger Mayweather. You don't know shit about boxing, and watch that video 1,000 times because you really don't know shit about boxing. The dude said Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, the WBC told him, fight Ortiz, and then you will become the mandatory. He said absolutely not. Then after that, Wilder told him, fight Ortiz, I'll fight you next. He said, hell no, I don't want to fight that dude. Kept ducking, right? Wilder told him, sign one fight deal with Al Heyman, I'll fight you. He said, hell no. Wilder told Eddie Hearn, give me the Whyte fight, I'll fight him as long as a guarantee for an Anthony Joshua fight. Eddie Hearn said, hell no. Whyte didn't even want to fight Brazil for eliminator. So Wilder just fought his mandatory. Why the fuck he gonna waste his time with Whyte, who's struggling to sell a couple thousand tickets, versus, what's that guy named Oscar, in his own hometown in the UK? So what does Wilder got to gain from fighting a fighter that's been ducking the real competition? Get out of here, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know shit about boxing, like Roger Mayweather like to say. Knowledge is power said, where you from? From Brooklyn. Brooklyn, oh, I answered the damn question with a question. Power said, where you from? From New York. I'm from Brooklyn, fam. Corey Island all day, huh? Where you from? Hot Seat said, he said, gotta run, catch you next time, Aki. Appreciate it, Aki. All day, every day. Lee Whyte, why people chasing Ortiz for, what? He said, why Whyte been chasing Ortiz for time? You've been watching too much Ego. Bro, I watch Ego. Don't get me wrong. I watch Dante too, but that's not where I got my information from. I get it from reports. The WBC mandated them to, and he turned it down. That's a fact. Ortiz was willing to fight him in the UK, and Whyte fought that dinosaur dude again in a rematch. A fucking 40-year-old dinosaur dude. Wasn't that dinosaur? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he almost lost that fight and freaking knocked him out at the end. So what is you talking about? And I did a poll, me personally, on Dante Boxing Nation, who y'all rather Whyte fight, the dinosaur dude or Ortiz? And everybody said Ortiz, 95%. So he chose to fight that dude just to duck Ortiz. So get out of here, bro. Check your information, do your homework, and come back to me, because you will fail your test ASAP. You just went to goddamn Aki school. That's the new term, Aki school. Aki schooled you. Knowledge is power said nobody even chasing Ortiz, and Wilder was the only one gave him a shot. Facts, bro. Tell him. Preach. Lee Whyte said Wilder turned down 100 mil to fight AJ. Facts. Okay, you talking out of your ass, because it's Wilder who offered AJ 50 million and plus pay-per-view money, and he turned it down. And Wilder, let me educate your ass while you here. AJ sent Wilder 15 million offer to counter Wilder offer, even though it's a lower offer than Wilder sent him, right? And Wilder took that offer. And when Wilder took the offer, Eddie Hearn told the WBO, I believe, to mandate Povetkin, the drug cheat who just got caught with steroids his last fight, and they told him to mandate the fight with AJ in 24 hours. So get out of here, bro. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? You talking out of your ass. Hey, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, and I could tell shit, this from your opinion. No more comment. You know what I'm talking about. But I'll bring facts to the equation. But people, assholes are bigger than the others. I'll tell you that. Knowledge is power said nobody even chasing. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Sasa said it's a damn shame when the UK front lines defense. Dillian Whyte. All better pray AJ don't get stopped again. Hey, bro, listen. Hey, Wilder, when he fight AJ, he finna put that cat to sleep all day, man. Wilder cherry picker, Wilder Ortiz is the boogeyman. Either you side. What? Where's? Oh, that's my boy Peter. He said Wilder cherry picker question mark. Wilder question mark. Ortiz is the boogeyman. Either way, You slice it. Wilder choose to fight him twice. Big cap, big ups for the nobody else want that smoke. The Ortiz fight, a dangerous fight for sure. Tell him, bro. Knowledge is power. 100 million is laughable when it wasn't even confirmed. He shouldn't even fight Joshua. Stop being trolled. Yeah, he out here being a ghost. Goddamn, he out here trying to clout chase. What the fuck? He out here. Bro, why you coming here for clout, bro? Lee said, you dreaming. Bro, Lee, why you out here can't coming to clout chase, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? Bro, you talking out of your ass. You're not even bringing up facts. He said that 50 million was confirmed by AJ. Go watch AJ interview when he confirmed it, dummy. Knowledge is power said Wilder is been bugging Joshua for a fight. You smoking crack, Lee Whyte. Tell him. Bro, tell him, hey, Lee, you so dumb. Are you dumb? Bro, AJ turned that fight 5 times. He turned it down 5 fucking times. Peter Webb said true knowledge is power. Lee Whyte said Wilder wouldn't sit down or meet for chat because she a chicken. Chat for what? Bro, either you fight the fucking man or not. For what the fuck you want me to chat with you for? Just like I wouldn't chat with your dumb ass, I'll tell you that. Bro, man, Lee Whyte, why you talking out of your ass, bro? Hey, Sasa, that's what it is. Lee Whyte. Lee Whyte is Dillian Whyte. That's what it is, bro. That's what the fuck it is. I was just gonna ignore his stupid ass. He ain't even bringing up facts. Like I said, I would go back and forth with a person, but you gotta come at me with facts or something that makes sense. But if you don't even, if you just brought, just the fact that he mentioned Wilder turned down 100 million, that what kind of credibility you have? You don't got no fucking credibility. Yes, sir. Sassad, he said Dean Warren ultimately confirmed the 50 million as well. Yes, sir. And that's what I'm saying. See, when I bring up facts, I'm getting co-signed by y'all. You feel me? So, because I know my followers know what the fuck they talking about. But this dude, Lee Whyte, talking about 100 million. Wilder turn it down. Like, bro, what is you talking about? You know, that never been offered. He offered Wilder 15 million that Wilder actually took. And then Eddie Hearn went and fought the Povetkin drug cheat. Instead, they tried to say, oh, we had to fight him. He would have got stripped. No, he wouldn't, because it's a unification belt for all belts. So you fucking lying, Eddie Hearn. And when you fight for undisputed, you don't get stripped. Knowledge is power says Joshua got dropped by old Klitschko and hurt on wobble by Whyte. Now dropped 4 times by Ruiz. Fucking quit. Shake my head. Literally turned his back on the referee and was scared to walk forward. Big facts. Man, hey, you got the right username, I'll tell you that. But like you said, you know, imagine if you get dropped by Ruiz and Wilder, his freaking jab will drop Anthony Joshua. Wilder's jab will drop Dillian Whyte. Fuck, that dude got Dillian Whyte name stuck in my head. But he will drop Anthony Joshua with a jab. Literally. His right hand would probably put that dude in a coma. He will hit him so hard, his UK fans will fear that shit. He will get a free flight, because once he get hit with that shot, man, he'd be flying back to the goddamn UK. I tell you that. Underground said Lee Whyte, the zone offer Wilder 120 million 3-fight deal with no AJ fight included in the deal. Big facts. And he could make 120 million in one fight right now, really, if AJ didn't choose to duck him all the fucking way. Feel me? Knowledge is power said Wilder would kill Joshua. Just ask his last opponent. Right. Just ask Brazil, the fight that Dillian Whyte turned down. Peter said Joshua did quit against Ruiz. Hey guys, smash that like button. He said Joshua did quit against Ruiz. Shameful. Facts, you feel me? You don't got no heart of a champion. They once said they once said, you know, Lee said, let's expose what Lee Whyte said something before I end the video. He said, every time AJ in a fight contract, Wilder start talking. Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. What is it? What's this? Man, get this dude out of here. First of all, AJ, throughout the build-up for the Ruiz fight, he kept mentioning Wilder's name all day. So what is you talking about? 92, AKU, Wilder should have cashed in 100 million. Yeah, if it ever got offered. Sasa said, Lee Whyte, can I give one example of that? Can I give you one example of that? Underground said, Lee Whyte, cut it out, clown. Hey, my commentator, he finna take your ass out. Keep talking that stupid shit. I'm gonna go ahead and sell you that crack. That he said, hold up. Knowledge Spell said, crackhead Eddie Hearn thought Ruiz was walking the park. Hey, they thought that dude was sweet. That dude got more heart and more chin than this dude. I remember, like, this is a speech that always stick with me, man. This dude said, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you be successful. This dude came to him. He want to be a champion. He was like, okay, meet me 5 o'clock in the lake and shit. He did. He came to him with a suit and shit. That dude came, you know, the trainer came with a shorts, and he was like, what the fuck? Were you finna swim or something? And he was like, yeah. You say you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Well, follow what I tell you. So you're like, okay. Then he followed him, right? And then he started going too deep where you're getting drowned. So the dude was like, you know, I'm out here drowning. How deep you wanted me to go? The trainer grabbed his head, started fucking drowning the dude. Till he couldn't breathe. And he take his head out and let him breathe and shit. And he told him, he was like, what do you want to do? He said, I want to breathe. And he told him, if you want to breathe as bad as you want to, if you want to breathe as much as you want to be successful, then you be successful. They didn't teach Anthony Joshua that in his gym, I'll tell you that. Because as soon as he got dropped, he was like, shit, man, I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to cash out, baby. Knowledge is power said Ruiz, all the smoke. He would even fight Wilder. Big heart. We already know. 92. Eddie Hearn stupid for giving PBC a chance to fight AJ. Bro, that dude retarded. Like, how you gonna give a PBC fighter a shot? Give your own fighter. He should have gave Usyk that shot. You feel me? Not no fucking PB. You talk mad shit about I Heyman. Now I Heyman done fucking took your belts without even a Wilder fight. That shit crazy. 92 said, oh no, he already said that. Sasa said, just laughing. 92, yo, fat guys can't punch. Hey, real talk. Bro, I was training till I saw that fight. I swear to God, I just got back to training, started going to the gym. I saw Ruiz win. I was like, fuck that. I ain't eating munchies all day. Fuck all that. AJ, hey, Lee Whyte still talking about AJ. Bro, AJ is irrelevant right now. Tell your boy to get his belts. The dude got knocked the fuck out, bro. What do you not understand? You keep hating on Wilder. Wilder's still champion. AJ is not even a real champion. He was holding Tyson Fury belts. So what the is you talking about? For sure. Knowledge is power. Hey, tell Lee. Joshua got exposed. And I was Joshua fan at first, but when he started talking like, you know, we gonna freeze Wilder. We gonna fight him in 220. Like, bro, is you fucking serious? When you become a champion, ain't no more ducking, son. You gotta fight the best out there. Southside said, when was Whyte a Wilder mandatory? Facts. He never was a mandatory. And when the WBC told him you got to fight certain fighter to be the mandatory, he didn't want to fight them. The likes of the Ortiz in Brazil. Hopped up 4 times. Listen, he said AJ didn't quit because he got up 4 times. Well, guess what? When the referee told him to continue, he didn't want to. If you get knocked down 4 times, you get up 4 times. If you get knocked down 5 times, you get up 6 times. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to get put down again. That's why he quit, silly. Underground told Lee Whyte, AJ can always get that IBO belt. Hey, go get that IBO belt. Or go get that What's that? They got more belts. The UK belt shit. Go get them belts. You could be the UK champion of the world because you ain't no world champion. I'll tell you that. Knowledge is power said next fight Joshua Dad versus Eddie Hearn. Hey, say I got Joshua Dad because he was finna beat the fuck out of AJ. AJ, man, I'm telling y'all, AJ, he lucky. Eddie Hearn lucky that AJ kept his dad from punching him in the face. And that's why I believed all the rumors that AJ got knocked out in sparring. He had a panic attack. Because why would his dad be mad like that? You feel me? Eddie Hearn, man, he's silly, man. Lee Whyte. Hey, man, Lee Whyte is Eddie Hearn. That's what I believe. Hey, Lee Whyte, go ahead, confess, bro. You Eddie Hearn, man? What the fuck wrong with you? 92 said Charlo's getting exposed too. Well, I don't see no L's in their record. You know what I'm saying? I see them becoming champions without even fighting the champion because the champion's scared to fight them. Just like back in the day when Lennox Lewis became a champion because the champion won't fight him. You feel me? So, end of the day, he said, Knowledge is power said Harrison fake injured himself. Canelo scared of Charlo. Facts. You feel me? So, hey, Knowledge is power is informing y'all that already. He telling y'all what it is. 92 said no L's. They lost to Harrison. He didn't lose to Harrison. I had Charlo winning a fight, but he wanted to fight Harrison again. So Harrison is the one that got injured, and he said I could have faked the injury, and then an injury popped up. So did you fake an injury, bro? That's all I'm saying. So 92 saying no L's. They lost to Harrison. Well, I was talking about the other Charlo brother, bro, at 160. And like I said, that L don't really count. But if y'all want to count it, run it back. Charlo said run it back. It's Tony Harrison who backed out of the fight. But anyways, guys, smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel at Aki TV. Follow me at Aki TV on Instagram. And hold on, 92 and 160 Charlo trouble with Korobov. Korobov is a good fighter, bro. He took that fight on a short notice. And I hope you know when you see your own twin brother lose and get robbed, he was emotional, you know, coming to the fight. Like, he couldn't even really focus. But what the fuck is a franchise belt? Franchise belt is basically the same belt that Mayweather got when he beat Conor McGregor, when the WBC gave him $1 million belt. That's what's a franchise belt. Peter said, I really hope Canelo will try to attempt to expose Charlo instead of ducking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, expose him, right? Instead of all these people saying Charlo ain't this, ain't that. Well, if Canelo felt the same way y'all do, he would have been fought him. Sasa said we can have a back and forth about the Charlo versus Harrison bout. Ain't no back and forth but AJ versus Ruiz, though. Hey, facts. You feel me? I can at least see how people saw Harrison won the fight. But Ruiz beat the crap out of damn Anthony Joshua. Ain't no discussion. Knowledge is power. Say, can't wait for the next live. Appreciate it, fam. Hey, I'm about to hop out this. Hey, hey, Eddie Hearn. Lee Whyte, a.k.a. Eddie Hearn, bro. Go promote your boy, your people on a different channel, man. Hey, peace, guys. Appreciate the chat. And let me just read Sasa comment. Korpov was low-key the boogeyman at one point. Facts. Just because people sleep on him, it ain't mean he ain't nice. I agree with you, bro. Man, Southside, man, you the GOAT, bro. Knowledge is power. Furry, another crackhead. I think he back on that shit. Cause one time, at one point, Fury be like, "Oh, Wilder's clout chasing. I haven't signed a rematch." And then next point, when Wilder's already announced that he gonna fight Ruiz, maybe next, he like, "Oh, I already signed my portion." Like, bro, which one is it? Or are you on crack again? Like, bro, chill. 92 say Andali stop Korobov. Lee Lee's a good fighter too back in the day. He dropped Peter Quillen too. But don't mean it don't mean that Korobov is a bad fighter. Knowledge is power said thought on Regress. Regress is a good fighter, but against Taylor, that's a good fight, guys. I don't know who win that fight, man. That's a tough fight. Underground said peace and bless salute to Aki in the chat. Hey, appreciate you, Aki, all day, man. Appreciate you sticking with me too. Peter said peace, good talk, peoples, for sure. Knowledge is power said peace, fam. Peace, Aki. 92 Dan everyone making excuses for Charlo. I ain't making excuses. It's just what it is. It's facts, bro. You know, the man beat Korbov. So what kind of excuses are we making? Man. The Harrison loss, just to answer your question, the Harrison loss, it was a close fight. I had Charlo winning. All he really landed was jabs all night, and he told him we run it back, and Tony Harrison backed out of the fight. So I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of excuses? Peace, guys. Subscribe below if y'all trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't listen to Lee Whyte possibly. But Sasa said he got caught with a good shot. J-Rock got stopped